Hello, everyone. Welcome to the latest edition of Barely Necessities. It's the discussion of Disney merchandise here at Laughing Place. I'm the site's co-founder, Rebecca Mosley, and Rebecca Burbank, our site manager, is here with us. You are on the road, Becca.
Yeah. So we're on vacation, but I didn't even think anything of it because we've traveled so much and done the show. Like when we've traveled, we've done the show. So I was just like all ready and raring to go, and it was like, oh wait a minute, maybe we should cancel. And I'm like, no, I'm ready.
I couldn't believe it when I saw today's rundown pop up in my pop up. I was like, wait, we're actually doing it. So here we are. Pretty cool. I'm excited to chat with you. I'm happy that you decided to join us anyway, even though you're on your vacation. So much appreciation for that. We are actually going to start off with some merchandise from the Disney parks. So it is available at Disney Store and in celebration of Disneyland's 70th.
Yes, this is another one of the collections. There's, I think, 4 collections for Disneyland 70th, and this one is they titled it Walt, Mickey Mouse, and Maps Collection. So this is a little different from some of the other vintage stuff we're going to be seeing in a few weeks, but I'm really enjoying this. I think this is super cute, and there's an exclusive pop.
Look, Nikki B giving you props. So there you go. This Funko is way cute, Becca.
Yes, it really is. That's available exclusively at Disney Store. It's one of the rides pops is what they call it, because there's like a vehicle involved. And yeah, we've got Walt and Mickey on the fire engine.
Now, I know this is available at Disney Store. This is also at Disneyland, and it is not a petite item. So no. it is a nice sized Funko fire engine and Walt. I actually kind of want this more for the fire engine than for the pops, but yeah. So that's one of my favorite things to do when I go to Disneyland is to ride that Main Street fire engine. So lots of great memories there. This is a sweet little, like, I think of this as a couples collect item because you've got the button down shirt, so you can wear that, or you've got the button down shirt and then you've got this skirt, so you could do like kind of a his and hers matching if you wanted type dynamic. So I love this color. I love this throwback to the classic map. How about you, Becca?
Yeah, no, I agree with you on the color. And this was something, so I was telling my mom about all the various collections, and then she was watching one of our videos where we were got the tour of the various collections, and she's like, where's that skirt? I want that skirt. Yeah. So I'm like, it's available now in Disney Store. You don't have to go to the park. So but yeah, that's a good one.
And that's one of the things that Becca and I have been excited to see for everybody watching at home is that so many more Disney parks specific items are actually making their way to Disney Store. So even if you aren't necessarily got a Disney vacation planned yourself, you aren't stuck with secondary market eBay dynamics. You can purchase from Disney, paying the shipping. Unfortunately, they've bumped up that minimum in order to get the free shipping now. Becca, remind me what we're looking at now.
It's $85 as of right now.
Okay, so we're looking at $85. So you got to spend a little bit more to get it, but on the flip side, they've got a lot more there from the park, so maybe a little easier to hit it, which may not right.
No, now you can treat yourself to the tote bag in addition to something else.
Also, we've reported that some new Starbucks mugs have hit the parks, and so wanted to make sure that you're aware that they are also available at Disney Store. 5 really colorful mugs.
Yeah, these, I think they were, like you were saying, they were at the parks originally, and the tumblers, I believe, made their way to Disney Store a few weeks ago, but now the park-specific mugs are available. So
these feel like they're in that 90s like neon colors that purse you enjoyed so much.
Yes. Yes, they would go with my Loungefly purse for sure.
So when I saw these, I instantly thought of that bag. Let's see. Nikki B saying, ooh, I have a ton of Disney Chase dollars saved up. Okay, well, hopefully you are seeing something that is grabbing your fancy there. Oh, by the way, look here, Disney Hollywood Studios. This
Yeah.
will be the last time that
Yes.
we'll be seeing the Muppets on some Disney Hollywood Studios merch. Still can't believe it.
I know. I know.
I can't believe it. So wanted to be sure that you knew about some of those new items over there at Disney Store, whether it's that Disneyland vintage maps collection or these new brightly colored
Yes.
Disney Parks Starbucks mugs. Jumping over to a different location, we've got some Old Navy news.
Yes, Old Navy and Disney have had a couple collections released at this point, and then this is their Disney Minnie Mouse, well, just Mickey and Friends actually, like, and some Minnie Mouse stuff as well, like very very cute, more geared towards children. I really like that Minnie Mouse sweatshirt. Like I could totally see my niece wearing this. I think she would look so adorable. I like the pink color that they chose.
Yes. I was looking at a lot of this thinking, I wish they had it like not only in the kids, because the colors are nostalgic for me. They're things I remember, like
Yes.
this right here. I would
Yes.
love this with the jerseys being so popular right now. I wouldn't mind having this in my size.
Right? I know. I know. The jerseys we have, the options we have for adults are great, but sometimes the simplicity of the kids' clothing, it's like, can you make that in an adult size too?
Big face Mickey right on the side there. Oh, I like the colors too.
Yes. Yeah, this is great. And these are kind of a back to school collection as well. So, you know, if you aren't quite ready to
You know what? I can tell that I just got back from an ESPN experience because when I saw this, I thought of the Broncos.
There you go. Yeah.
So it's like I still got that sports brain front of mind. So over at Old Navy, you're going to be able to find Disney apparel. Nice thing about this is the Old Navy prices are not the same as Disney Store, so much more affordable. I think often a lot sturdier, and it didn't used to be that way with Disney product. And I'll be honest, I'm beginning to see kind of a move back towards better quality. But for a time there, I felt like we weren't getting kind of that same level of quality within Disney parks and Disney Store items as we were elsewhere. So so if you're gonna, so you might as well go for a Walmart or a different price point if you're not going to get that same longevity. Right. So I've been happy to see the turn. I just recently got a Disneyland 70th T-shirt, Magic Key, and could really tell the difference between it and one of the last T-shirts I got, even though it wasn't an extreme price point. So yeah, it's nice to see. Let's see, Becca, we're jumping over to records.
Yes. Yeah. Today is a special day at the Disney Music Emporium. It's their Disney Music Emporium Day sale. And it is today. So you have a couple hours left to take advantage of this, but they're bringing back they have some on vinyl Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, some Hilary Duff music, these Zoetrope records, which I'm like, why don't you have a video showing me how it works?
Okay. So I jumped over to Instagram and pulled up one that they had for previous releases because I had the same thought, Becca.
Yes.
Look
yes.
I
mean, I have seen the Zoetrope in action, which is fantastic, but I had never thought of it on a record. And so I'm so glad you found that.
It's such a smart idea. And they have it they've done it for previous releases like this Nightmare Before Christmas vinyl. I think there's been some Frozen as well as a Lion King one. And now they're going to bring it to that Toy Story realm with this two-sided Zoetrope record featuring Toy Story music. I love how it's called Songs to Infinity and Beyond.
I know.
So sweet. And this picture just makes me want to cry right here. as Becca mentioned, it's a special day over at Disney Music Emporium. They've got a variety of different savings going on, along with special gifts with purchase.
Yes.
So I thought, hey, let's take a look at some of the items that they have in addition to the ones that we are mentioning in this specific pre-order. Because like this 70th anniversary 7-inch single that's coming. Now, this is a pre-order item. It's one of those that are mentioned in our article. And if you look at the notes carefully, they tell you to place an additional order if you want those other items prior to this item. So if you want, if you can wait and get them all in the middle of July, or you can make a separate order. I remember ages and ages ago, I had to make a choice during our Disneyland family vacation. I had to choose either the Country Bear Jamboree album or the Enchanted Tiki Room album. And I chose the Country Bear Jamboree album. And when I went back, they were no longer selling records. So yeah, so that memory popped up when I saw this. I just may have to kind of realize a childhood disappointment and pick up a Tiki Room vinyl.
Absolutely. No, absolutely you should. Finish that collection.
Oh, they've also got this a sweet 1957 album. It features Walt Disney and Jiminy Cricket, and they take you on a tour through Disneyland. A lot of these titles are available digitally, but with this current return to vinyl, wanted to let you know which ones are being seen in that format as well. And then sometimes they're taking the titles and having a bit of fun since they're on the vinyl. For example, while this is the same album that we've seen before, now it's on this translucent smoke colored vinyl. So it kind of gives, a little bit of that eerie feel. So wanted to alert you to that in the midst of this sale and special event over there at Disney Music Emporium. We're moving on to some limited edition Muppets items.
Yes, I did not. I think I knew that you could get Disney Fine Art. Like you could go online and purchase this. I know you can get it at various locations in the resorts, but I hadn't even thought about it for my own home. And here we've got some Muppet stuff and art by Bo Hufford. I really loved that first Kermit image we were looking at, but yeah, we can look through whatever. It is fantastic. This is also available on like a matted print, and so I was like, I might need to get this for Kyle. we just thought it was so fantastic.
What, if you want to say, what grabs you?
I like the colors. I like his expression.
Yes.
It's just such a good Kermit face.
It is a really great Kermit face. I think this is the one that popped out to me.
Yeah.
The Mayhem. It's black on that black background with that rainbow kind of Grateful Dead-esque haze of who knows what dynamic going on. So, and I love the Mayhem. I can't wait for Rock and Roller Coaster. I mean, I know they said Muppets, but I know we saw Mayhem, so I'm super excited. Oh, this is sweet.
Yeah, I do like the Plain Crazy artwork as well. The various items that I've seen for Plain Crazy just over the years, I'm like, that's such a fun.
Minnie looks particularly like adorable in Plain Crazy. She's clearly head over heels for Mickey throughout, and who would not want an array of penguins on their? This is actually wow. Yeah,
it is. It's good.
Yeah, that's nice. You know what else I think when I see this, and maybe they've already done it and I just didn't notice, but Roosevelt. Doesn't this not scream?
It does, right?
Roosevelt.
This is a Roosevelt shirt, yeah.
It's like this was a little swatch of a Roosevelt. Yeah. So there you go.
Absolutely.
We are excited about the new cruise ship that's on its way to Singapore, and we've learned a little bit more about the retail spaces on board.
Yeah, this is going to be a World of Disney location at sea, which is very exciting. I like this these mock-ups that we're seeing of what is coming. I really like the just the aesthetic of the store itself.
Mm-hmm.
I think that looks awesome.
By the way, Becca, one of the things that catches my eye when I look here is the design on this shirt. It's like there's this cruise ship in the midst of a metropolitan urban set. You know, you have skyscrapers. Yes. That's not really the juxtaposition I'm used to seeing when it comes to cruise line wear.
No, I agree with you. I think it's so clever. And I like the colors that they opted for as well. Like that red is really bold and catches your eye. And then just that like golden yellow color they have.
They also have that familiar skyline and some of the iconic towers in the package sets that are available as well. You can learn more about these items and stores in the article that we'll have linked below. And as with all of these items we're discussing, we'll have a rundown below so that you can follow up and learn more about anything we're discussing. The ship's going to have a National Geographic store.
Yeah. Yeah. And I already I like the aesthetic of the store. I think this is awesome. I want to go spend time in the Nat Geo store.
Oh no, too cute. Cute overload.
Yeah, Stuffy and friends. I think he's got like 5 or 6. I think he's got 6 friends now, in addition to himself. So and they're all so cute.
This hoodie with Duffy on the back, and then clearly like fuzzy with little ears. Too sweet. I love Olumel, the turtle.
The turtle, I know.
And I've only seen him over at Olani, so he's like wearing a little hat and stuff, but here he's just like all natural.
Yeah, we have a plush of him without his hat, so he's just very, very cute.
I like how they're aboard the friendship.
Right?
Everything about this is way too sweet. And then we've also learned that there will be concierge level shopping locations exclusive to that clientele.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So be sure to check out Tony's article here on Laughing Place about the Disney Adventure. That is the cruise ship that will be sailing over there out near Singapore, based in Singapore. This article's headline makes me feel old. I couldn't believe it. If you'd have asked me, I would not have just off the bat said Inside Out 10 years.
I know. Right. No, I have to tell myself, wait, it's been 10 years since you were in a theater trying to control your breathing while you're crying because I was going to burst into a literal sob if I oh my gosh. I'm like, wow, that was 10 years ago.
Wow.
I know. This is really cute. I've always loved the colors of Inside Out, and so this is fun that they put it together here. They've got everybody represented, all of the emotions, and Bing Bong on that Spirit jersey. There's also a 10th anniversary Magic Band Plus, which you can use at both Walt Disney World and Disneyland, right? Their Magic Band is
they just have like a slightly different set of purposes when you're on one versus the other, as I recall. Bing Bong is the anchor here at on the band. I think that's for me what is the main pull regarding the Magic Band Plus purchase I make is when it lights up, what's going to be the silhouette that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So in this case, it is Bing Bong. You got an adorable little plushie, 15 inches tall. So I guess I shouldn't say little.
He's a pretty size. Yeah, he's a medium-sized plush. So gonna be good to hug.
Rainbow cuddle. These are one of those kind of semi-pillow, semi plushy, large, 25-inch, a variety of earrings from the girls' crew. These are the company that offer a set, but unmatched, like not identical. So you can, pair these up how you want. I know some people like to use it with the multiples. So you've got kind of an array of characters. I really like Anger here.
I know. That's such a clever way to represent anger. I love the flame. It has all of these different gems. Like
Yeah.
that's yeah.
And I'll tell you, I've seen a few of these girls' crew in person, and they do have quite a nice twinkle and sparkle that don't necessarily come across when we're looking at just a still image here. Also, notoriously, we've talked about it so many times, Disney Store just does not seem to photograph their jewelry well.
Yeah.
Constantly. One of those dynamics over there. We've got the crew of Inside Out 2, also represented by Girls Crew.
Mm-hmm.
So be sure to check out the article we will have linked below for more Inside Out items. And yeah, you can be as surprised as I was that it is 10 years old.
I know. It's not fair.
Venturing beyond the world of Disney.
Oh, do you have something to show? Oh, that's amazing.
My husband and our son, they went to the Alamo Draft House.
Yes.
For Jaws 50, and they got to have these ridiculous hats. Look.
Wait, was it like one of the party showings?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So they went to a party showing. Gideon actually won tickets to Universal Studios Hollywood, answering questions about the attraction.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So before we jump to the Comic-Con article, Becca doesn't know. This is all surprising, Becca. I had to show you one of the things that we won that I wish we were closer to each other and could share together.
All right. Oh my gosh.
It's a wine spritzer that's made to look like the poster. You have the girl swimming along the top, and then so it's like the whole poster, right, as a bottle. Right?
That is amazing.
How fun is that?
Oh my goodness! What a great display piece. That's awesome.
And wait, hold up. There's more. The popcorn. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. That's what you need. That's what you do. I can like echo in my popcorn bucket. They also got a sipper. Oh, let me reach over. More reaching. This sipper.
Okay. Yes. That's the one we've seen. That's from Universal, right?
Yep. It's the one with this. There's the logo right there. You can see. Oh, here, let me get the rope out of the way. But in case you're wondering just how big that sipper was when you go to the park, here you go.
So like a 20, is it a 20 ounce maybe capacity or 24 ounce for the sipper itself?
I was looking to see if they listed it because I'm not sure. I'm thinking it might actually be more reasonable in that because it comes out.
Okay. Oh, that's nice too.
Yeah. So then you can just have the cute little shark head on the desk when you get back or whatever. And then like you could take, the other thing is once you've used it as a sipper you could take it and just have this in the thing and use it as a pencil cup if you preferred. But then
that's a great idea.
But then it doesn't look as fun as when it looks like, the canister that's about to erupt. I know, Nikki B. Isn't this the funniest thing? This is like the best.
That's like a really good looking shark too, because he's a little scary, but he's not entirely scary.
Wait, Gracie is out golfing? Oh, so cool. I just went to my first PGA event and I am now like semi-addicted. So by the way, the first golfer I spotted, so it was at Travelers, it was part of ESPN Experiences. And the first golfer I spotted ever, never been to a PGA event, first golfer I spotted was Keegan Bradley. And he went on to win the Travelers. I will claim credit.
Why not? Why not?
They've even got this Little People set.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So yeah, so they came home with lots and lots of swag and fun from the Alamo Draft House. So I know it's not Disney, but we dive into the pop culture fun sometimes too. So wanted to share that with all of you before we get into Comic-Con.
Yeah, we've got some Comic-Con exclusives for the 50th anniversary of Jaws, and then I think we're at 40th anniversary for Back to the Future. So these films have been having a moment, and there's some Hot Wheels items that you can collect.
They've
Eric,
done a nice job. It's like given to you in a set piece if you want to
Mhm.
keep it, in box or maybe semi-opened and have a like diorama display. The Jaws set comes with a Chief Brody figure, which is pretty cool. Over with the Back to the Future one, they've got that Twin Pines Mall design. So like I say, if you keep it in the box, you have a little bit of a diorama feel, or, you can take it out and put it and have some display Hot Wheels items.
Yeah, and we know Hot Wheels always has good quality cars as well. So whether you do leave it in its diorama packaging or you take it out, like you're getting a quality collectible piece here. And something that does function well. Like you are not going to have any problem driving them.
Right. Yeah. No, exactly. Nice, good quality die cast. I know I still have some of them from when I was a child. So there you go. Let's see. The Fantastic Four, First Steps, Rock Love.
Yep. Fun kind of retro jewelry here, inspired by the movie that we'll be getting at the end of July. I'm actually quite excited. Yeah, this necklace has two sides to it. Very, very cool. I'm not super familiar with the Fantastic Four, but I'm very, very intrigued by all of the promotional material we've seen so far. And I think this is gonna be good. I love the look of this jewelry too. Like everything about this is very appealing to me.
And it all features a shade of blue shades that I'm fond of. So yeah, it's grabbing my attention as well. As always, want to remind you that I've purchased a number of Rock Love items over the years, particularly ones that feature their enamel work, and the craftsmanship on these is amazing. I am really rough on my jewelry, forgetting to take it off before I go for a swim or dive into the ocean. And I've managed to not totally destroy some of the enamel necklaces when I have done that. Don't recommend that.
Right.
But just let you know, it's stood up to the abuse that I've dished out at it. Jumping into the world of Star Wars, Hot Toys has this amazing 1/6 scale look at ARC Trooper 5s. Clone Wars character, a tremendous story arc. If you will recall from that, but once again, Hot Toys, like it can step off the screen into our lives.
Yeah, no, it's quite incredible, and I do like all of the like distressed elements that they have on this figure as well. Like you can see that he's seen his share of battles. Like it's quite amazing.
These also offer that ability to move the eyes so you can really get into a detailed expression if you want them to be giving you a side eye or kind of staring you down. You have a lot of flexibility regarding the facial dynamics of this Hot Toys look at ARC Trooper 5s. I know we don't typically dive into the book world, but I wanted to let you all know that the latest edition of Star Wars Insider, coming to newsstands and available online, features an article by ESPN's Arda Okal about sports and Star Wars and kind of the places where they find that they meet. And so it'll be a fun read. Arda was one of the hosts during the ESPN experiences that I was just a part of, and wanted to highlight that his piece in Star Wars Insider. He's a big Star Wars fan. He and Ryan McGee and Clinton Yates over there at ESPN actually host a Star Wars podcast. And so I'm sure it's quite exciting for him as like a Star Wars fan, an ESPN guy, to be appearing in the Star Wars Insider. So if you are a fan as well, pick up Star Wars Insider and discover more about sports and Star Wars.
Does he say if he has a favorite series or favorite movie?
Okay, so I know that he has a passion for Thrawn. Look, check it out.
Okay.
That is him on the sports center. That's
great
Thrawn.
character. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
It's really incredible. So there you go. So yeah. Finally, it's time for Becca's shopping list.
Yes. Today we've got another Tuesday pin drop, and one of the key items for today's collection is a pin trading board, 25th anniversary pin trading board. So it's got Mickey and pin trading. I believe it comes with a special pin. It's limited release. So when I last looked, it was still available. It's not a limited edition, which usually means there's a better chance that you're going to get it. It's not cut off at like, oh, there's only 2,000 of these available. So if you're a pin collector, pin trader, love the Disney pin trading program, this might be something to add to your collection. We talked about this park-specific Starbucks mugs, so that's very exciting that we've now got ones for each of the individual parks that are at Walt Disney World and Disneyland. These are available at Disney Store. If you're heading to Walt Disney World and heading to Animal Kingdom, you can get an Ace Avatar figure of yourself made, and that is currently on sale. I believe it's $50. And then if you're going over to Magic Kingdom, you can do the Tron Identity program, and that's also $50. That's, I think, normally $80. So these are some specials, limited time specials that are available at Disney resorts or at Walt Disney World. And I don't think you even need to do anything extra. You just show up and go ahead and check out the experience. We talked a couple weeks ago about the Moana Ocean Celebration. There's some more items that are available as we celebrate her. Kyle did a review of the Lorcana Reign of Jafar Illumineers Trove. This is the latest chapter that has been released. More are coming, but this is most recent edition. And so he takes a look at some of the cards and characters and the artwork that jumped out at him for this release. We've got some Stitch Day offerings at Disneyland Paris. That's later this week is Stitch Day. I know not many of us are going to be at Disneyland Paris, but if you are or know somebody who is or just want to see what's available around the world, we've got an article on our site about that. And also there's a complete art collection from Disney's Hotel New York, which is Art of Marvel, over at Disneyland Paris as well. So this is a book of all of that artwork that is on display throughout the hotel. So that's just kind of cool. And then Marvel has a Gambit Pop, which is he's an X-Men character. This is an Entertainment Earth exclusive that you can get now. And then Sideshow Hot Toys, we've got another figure. This time it's Wolverine. We've seen him several iterations, but he's in his blue and yellow costume. He's got some long hair, some fun stuff there. So yeah, lots to check out.
Oh, Dr. Jazzman, just jumping in. You're late. Oh, we're beginning to wrap up. It's okay. You can rewind.
Go back. Yeah.
Check out what we've been talking about. But next time we will be here 4:00 Pacific. Tuesdays. That's when you'll find us right here talking about all kinds of Disney merchandise. Becca, enjoy the rest of your vacation.
I will.
It's all out of your mind and go have some fun.
Go do some actual shopping.
Exactly. That's what you need to do. So we will see you all next time. Doobie and Gideon will be here at 7:30 for Disney Trivia Live. So hit the subscribe button so you get notified when that's going live. And you can compete head-to-head, like a bar, various types of trivia, Star Wars, Disney, Marvel. They cover it all within the Disney company and let you see how you match up to other Disney fans. So with that, we'll see you next time.